Bonjour à tous! Hello everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you very much for the support you all gave me during the last video. I'm very much grateful. Like I am very grateful because I didn't expect all that I received, care, the love, the comments, encouragements. So I know that most of you have been waiting. Okay, when is she going to start something? Because I have really held this for a very long time. But I just decided to start something no matter how little. Welcome back again. If this is your first time coming by, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much for watching this video. Yeah, I know it was not actually a mistake. It was not really a coincidence that you just stumbled on the video or that you saw the link somewhere and you decided to. You're very much welcome, and please do well to subscribe, click the like button, turn on your notification bell. Yeah, and please do well to share to others. Okay, so like I said in the previous video, my name is Christabel, and this channel is actually going to be a channel that is going to be talking about French language, talking about culture, talking about the people, talking about the French words, some vocabularies to learn, and some tips, some things definitely to learn about French. Okay, so it's not going to be a channel that's going to be giving you all, not really everything, no. Yeah, but it's going to be a channel that will be giving you some tips about the language and also what to expect, all that. Okay, so as we continue, we're going to be discovering more and more new things about the language. For those that's already know some, I hope you'll be able to discover more things about the language or about the culture that you have not known before. Okay, so thank you very much for coming by. I'm so grateful. Please, if you've stayed up to this point, go well to do it. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and also give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the link, please. I'm begging you, please share the link to as many people as possible, because I know there are still more that will need this video in one way or the other out there. Okay, so today's video is actually going to be about greetings. Okay, but before I go into that, I just want to give a brief introduction about the French language. So I'll make it as brief as possible. Okay, so the French language is actually one of the languages in the world, foreign language, apart from English. Another language that you find, okay, most people speaking, not really everybody, but in majority, it's the French language. So it's actually a language that I would say it's nice learning French, because it's actually a very sweet language. And also they say that the French language is a romantic language, maybe because of the people, because I found out that French people, they deal more with loving themselves and making relationships and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe that's why they have the language as a romantic one. Maybe it's come from the people, I don't know. Yeah, but and also if there's a place you go to in France, it's actually a very long walkway of padlocks of lovers. Okay, and you move there, you get a padlock, maybe you buy, and you want to do the same, so you go to where other people's padlocks are still on the walkway, and then you clip it and you throw the key into the sea. Okay, so show that the type of love they are into. Okay, loving people, and also they also help. So maybe that's one of the reasons the language is a romantic one, I don't know. And also it's actually a language that if you put your mind to learning it, it's easy to learn. It's not going to be so complicated for you as long as you have the interest. So what I want to ask you to do is to please develop an interest to learning the language, because you are not going to regret it. I assure you that you won't regret learning the language. Okay, so back to business. The first thing I want to tell you about the greetings. Okay, most of you know this, so it's just going to be like maybe a recap of what you've learned so before, and maybe you learn more things in addition. So firstly, what we have is bonjour. Like in the morning, you greet someone. Yeah, maybe someone you're familiar with or someone you're not familiar with, whoever. You see the person for the first time that day and you say bonjour while waking up, when you go to school, and so on. Then in the afternoon from 12, you can say bon après-midi. Okay, bon après-midi, that is good afternoon. Bon après-midi, good afternoon. And that good afternoon is from 12 to 4, just like in Nigeria, in Africa we say. And then in the evening you say bonsoir, bonsoir, good evening, bonsoir. So apparently the French people don't really say bon après-midi. Okay, like most francophone countries like Togo, Benin Republic, Chad, Cameroon, and so on in Africa, they actually hardly, I don't think I've really heard anyone saying bon après-midi. Okay, so it's not common. What is used most often is bonjour and bonsoir. Okay, so once, as far as the sun is still up, as far as it's not getting dark, you say bonjour. That is from morning, early in the morning, up till 4 p.m. you say bonjour. Then from evening, when the sun starts to set, you say what? Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Bonjour, good morning. Bonsoir, good evening. And bonjour doesn't really mean only good morning, okay? Like, just like you see that they use it during the afternoon in place of bon après-midi. So apparently they don't say bon après-midi. Never. I've not heard anyone telling me bon après-midi. No. What they say is bonjour and bonsoir in the evening. So at night when you want to sleep, you can say what? Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit means good night, right? So another thing that you can say, just for emphasis sake, not really necessary, but when you see someone for the second time in a day and you still want to greet, let's say you go to school and you've seen your teacher, and then you come back again around 12 and you want to ask something from him or her. After saying bonjour in the morning, you say re-bonjour when you see him again, or when you see her again. Re-bonjour, that is good morning again, like another good morning to you. So that is what they actually use, bonjour, re-bonjour, okay? And what else? Okay, yeah, there are actually some greetings about familiar and unfamiliar greetings. Okay, I won't be going into details for them now. Maybe in the next video I may now show you, okay, when you meet someone for the first time, what are you meant to say, you know, something, just something. I don't really know, but I would bring up something before the next class that will be linking to this video of today. So at least you know that if you meet someone for the first time, you say bonjour. In the afternoon, you use bonjour, and then from 4 p.m. in the evening, you say bonsoir. So you may just know that, okay, bon après-midi means good afternoon, but it's apparently not used in francophone countries and in France. So francophone countries, for those that don't really know what I mean, they are actually countries where they speak French. Okay, maybe French is used for the official purposes, or as their lingua franca. that is their first language. It's in schools for teaching, in maybe giving news and other things. Just like in Nigeria, we use English for almost everything. Apart from when you go to the east, you see Igbo and whatever. So they are called francophone countries. Okay, where you have Togo, you have Benin Republic, you have Chad, you have Cameroon, you have Niger, you have Burkina Faso, you have Congo Kinshasa, and others. Okay, voilà. So yeah, and then apart from that, you can find the French. Okay, French countries that speak French. I think in Belgique, in Canada, in France, Luxembourg, and some other countries where they use French as their first language. And then, but definitely French comes from France, really. You shouldn't be asking that question, I don't think. So apart from that, you've learned francophone, and then francophile. I didn't mention it, but just for reference purposes, francophone and francophile. So a francophone, someone that comes from a French-speaking country, and then from a francophile is actually someone that loves French, a French lover. Okay, someone that likes the language, someone that's, you watching, yeah, you came to watch because it's actually because of French. So definitely you are a francophile. I am a francophile. Okay, so if you want to know why did she set up this channel, why did she decide to talk about French or whatever, you can check in the about of this channel, and then you could get one or two things about it. Yeah, I don't need to talk much on that in the video. So just know francophone and francophile. Francophone, someone that comes from a French speaking country, and a francophile, someone that loves French, a French lover of the language, lover of the culture, and so on. So apparently francophones actually, like I said, they hardly use bon après-midi. Okay, even the French people, they hardly use bon après-midi. What they say is bonjour and bonsoir. So you may just have it at the back of your mind that okay, bon après-midi means good afternoon, but it's actually not really used by them. So if you want to speak like the way they speak, or you just want to know, like, practice, you could just use words bonjour and bonsoir. So you don't need to stress yourself for bon après-midi, but you should just know it that bon après-midi means good afternoon. Okay, so that's on. And then apart from that, a little diversion into what we'll be treating maybe the next time, about familiar and unfamiliar greetings. So if you see someone for the first time that you are familiar with, you could use salut instead of bonjour. Okay, instead of bonjour, you could say salut. I'll go into details next time. And then or you could use coucou in the morning when you meet someone, and then you could also use salut maybe in place of goodbye. Okay, so that's stuff for another day. I think I'll treat it in the next time, just like I said. So I'm sure you've learned something today. I'm sure you've actually learned something about the French people, learned something about their personality, and maybe their vocabularies and greetings. Yeah, this is not all, definitely this is not all, but as time goes on, I'll be unfolding them little as little. So I don't want you to get choked with so many things. No, you don't need to do that. You just need to be learning at a pace. Okay, and then just don't be stressed up, don't stress yourself, just calm down and put your mind into learning the language, and it's going to be a very sweet and easy journey. And then with your encouragement, and also with your determination and your commitment, we'll actually together learn the language. Okay, so merci beaucoup à tous. Thank you very much. Thank you all for listening. Thank you very much pour vos attentions, for your attention. Thank you very much pour vos commentaires, for your comments. Thank you very much pour vos efforts, for your effort. Take out time to watch me. So I'm very grateful. And then let's have a nice day, because the next time I'm going to be coming, I'm going to bring another thing to your table, linking with what we learned today. Okay, so I know you've learned something today, so don't forget to share this video. Just share the link to as many people as possible. Donc merci beaucoup, thank you all, et à la prochaine fois. Till next time, bye.